What it do? Stalking here. And I hope you're all doing Oh my God! Welcome back to the In2TheDeepEnd Podcast. I'm your host, K-Bob. And I've been waiting to see how everything was going to pan out with this Shannon Sharpe situation. I don't know what to say. All I know is I'm no longer calling him Uncle. And I understand what's happened. So I've been watching all these people. Corey Holcomb's going in on him. The lead attorney's going in on him. O'Shay's been blasting his back out. Tasha K, all the Negroes are going in on Shannon Sharpe. And I realized something. Now, honestly, I get it. Shannon likes the white. He likes the snow. He likes the snow bunnies. Now, me, I gave up on him a long time ago. Just recently. I'm an equal opportunity kind of employer. But hey, I was in a position where you're in proximity, you know, and I had some needs at the time. Anyway, but I get why you shouldn't play in the snow. I've been there. I understand. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Anywho, we could talk about it. So I'm going over Oshay Duke Jackson, just the part where the title of the video says Shannon Sharpe might be going to prison after this. Oshay, you don't say. Oh my God! I'm like,
yeah, Negro. That's all you had to say.
I have to say something now. If that doesn't get you to look at the title, I'm pretty sure I can't call you Unc no more. I supported Shannon Sharpe. Well, I did. I'm not. I'm. People need to just. I'm like this. I'm like, Shannon. It's like MTR had you back too, but he's gonna have to bring out the shame bell because these accusations that's coming out from your past. You over here still doing it after all the stuff that is being reported in this video. I'm not gonna do the whole video because I want you to go check out Oshay Duke Jackson. But I just want to take a nice little snippet that I found kind of interesting. But in this video, the video does discuss the concerning allegations and possible legal troubles facing former NFL Hall of Fame player and media personality Shannon Sharpe. It delves into Sharpe's history of accusations from multiple women, including domestic violence, SA, and workplace misconduct claims dating back over a decade. The video suggests that Sharpe's pattern of alleged behavior, especially towards the women of the snow, could significantly damage his career and reputation. And even if the latest accusations are unproven. Now, everybody knows this OnlyFans lady, Gabrielle Zanga, I think it is Zanga. Apologies if I'm saying it correctly. I don't speak Spanish. But at the end of the day, what got me here as I'm watching this stuff go down, they're starting to get stuff from CBS in 2010. They're talking about stuff at Fox. But this part was alarming. This is the part that I felt was the most damning information. Listen to this.
Denied the incident, saying there was no choking at the Fox Sports 1 set, and described the interaction as light physical contact in a playful context. Rewind! Let's go back to 2010. Shannon Sharpe also had some situations going on with CBS NFL's Today after a sexual assault accusation in which he also stepped down, but that was later dismissed. I mean, that's a pattern going back 15 years ago. He stepped aside from that particular program, just like he's done from ESPN. But again, he was able to go from there to Fox Sports 1 to ESPN. But then there's something new. Let's bring in the case that was filed 2023. This was filed by his ex-girlfriend, Michele Evans. Now, Michele Evans was with Shannon Sharpe for over 10 years. And recently she gave Tasha K an interview. And while most of that interview has not been posted to the internet yet, the intro is quite damning.
Hey, Michele, how you doing?
Oh, hanging in there.
You were thrown into a sex tape ordeal. I've spoken to sources that were close to Shannon Sharpe. I guess he was trying to dispel the gay rumors, and a lot of people feel that the Instagram live, it's not easy to go live on Instagram. Like, you gotta go through some steps to go live on Instagram. That it was actually a ploy to dispel the gay rumors about him. Do you feel like that recording of him going live was real, or do you feel like he just used your name since he was with you for 10 plus years?
It's triggering. You gotta remember, this was a very sensitive subject. The last time I saw him,
If you hear that, you hear what she said. The last time I saw him, he raped me. Okay? Let's go back to what's going on with Gabriella Zuniga. Many of us already know a lot of the context, but let's look at some more situations regarding their relationship. According to this, sources close to Shannon Sharpe says this relationship with his rape accuser was purely a consensual BDSM arrangement, allegedly meeting for rough sex about 100 times from late 2022 to January 2025. They claim she requested acts like choking, collars, and role play in alleged texts, including one that said, "I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, daddy." Of course, my mom had a saying, and many of you from Black America probably heard this before. That saying is, everybody ain't lying on you. As we can see, there have been incidents spanning from 2010 from CBS to from 2016, 2023 at Fox Sports. Now we see the ex-girlfriend Michele Evans. Now we see Gabriella Zuniga. And all of these women we presume to be white or Latina are coming out and saying these horrendous things about Shannon Sharpe. But here is something that we got to talk about. Let's say the last situation with Gabriella Zuniga didn't happen. Because of his past and his ability to get away from those accusations, let's just say for an example, she's lying about it. It's hard not to have doubt about these situations. This does seem to be a track record of Shannon Sharpe's behavior. And what men have to understand is once people believe that you have a pattern of doing something, and if somebody knows that pattern is out there, they can just come out with the accusation. Let's look at Tony Busby for an example. If I know that a person like Shannon Sharpe has these accusations over a period of time, dating back from 2010, and I know that you have money, I know that you have power, or I know that you have the ability to earn more money, I'm going to be able to coach a person that's an OnlyFans model, okay? Because you're just sleeping with her, and yeah, you might be giving her some money, but if I can get in her ear, I can say, listen, this guy doesn't love you. He only looks at you as a sexual object. You're old, you really don't want to be with him. He's like 56, and you could never really be with him anyway. Here's what you need to do. You need to sue him, and here's how you go about it. We can never have any proof that that is the conversation between her and Tony Busby, but if I'm Tony Busby and I'm a money-hungry lawyer, I can come and I can say, listen, with this information, we can extort the guy. And then we have these particular role play conversations. You should record them. You should keep recording them. Again, we don't know how long they've been talking. And then we're gonna press him with this evidence. And what has happened now is Tony Busby and this young lady have Shannon's card. He's had to step aside at ESPN. He's gonna lose these deals, and his name is getting tarnished. Now you have the people in independent media like Tasha K, like blogs, going out there and researching things.
Oh, I can't do anymore. I'm gonna make you watch the rest of the video. There's not much left of it. I am no longer calling you Mr. Shannon Sharpe. I'm not turning my back on you. I'm just listen. I can't do it. I can't. I have a daughter that's that age. Not saying that you shouldn't date, you should date who you love. But if you are using it as what this is suggesting, I can't do it. I have a moral obligation to myself. Now, it would have been different if it was just this one thing. But you have a host of other things. And think about this. You are what people say about you, whether it's good or bad. If you're doing dirt, like this, the universe is going to come back to you tenfold. So I could just imagine what's going to be coming out next. But let's take a look at some of the comments. So let's see. Okay, here's a good one. I'm wondering if Tasha K is going to bring up the fact that Michele did 3 years in prison and is currently on probation for attempting to delete her husband to be with Shannon Sharpe. Curious minds would like to know. Whoa. Interesting. That's interesting. Let's see. Here's another one. I'm glad you made this video. I can recall when I was homeless and faced with many things in my life until 75,000 bi-weekly began rolling in, and my life went from a homeless nobody to a different person. Good thing it was off. I don't know what. I want to go in on that, but that's not what we're here for. It says he's ridiculous for Donnell Rollins about the 23-year age gap between his last baby mama. Yet Shannon literally robbed a cradle and expects people to turn a blind eye. He did go after him and made that young. I saw that video. You should check out. I'll link it in the description on the other one. But he did go in on that for Shannon Sharpe too as well, which is quite interesting. And it says Shay is the new OJ. No. Because OJ, we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him drive off in the Bronx. But it says here she should have took the 10 million. Why should she take the 10 million? And then it says there is a pattern. Wow. Ocho should sue him for loss of future earnings. That's a topic to be said too. And we'll go with this last one. Now it's come out that he had 10 cases filed against him in 1994, again in 1997, and in 2003 or 2004, all domestic violence charges. MVMO podcast. So, Shannon, you have a history and a pattern of this. And for this, sir, you're getting...
I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
You know you're kind of a dick, right?
Shannon, you in trouble.
Why you on my dick? Word. Get off my dick. Indeed. Word. Get off my dick. Word.
That's what you should be saying, man. You should stop doing what you're doing because the image and the style that you're doing is ruining you. I'm just telling you, you're going way too far. You're going way too far, homeboy. You're over here doing what you're not supposed to do. You know, I'm gonna leave it with this. I'm not here to place the blame on you, Shannon. I'm not playing. I had your back, and that's the reason why I had made another video. And I'm glad I didn't put it out, because then I would be having to do a retraction. That's all there is to it. You no longer own to me, man. I got to disown you. I mean, I'll still, I support you from a distance. But hey, at least I'm on it. I'm backing away from this one. You're guilty by association. And I'm just saying, your true friends are going to be in your corner. And they know who you really are. And if these allegations are true, sir, if these allegations are true, man, it hurt my feelings, bruh. It hurts my feelings. This is K-Boss. Until next time, this is Sidebar for In2TheDeepEnd Podcast.
Oh my God!